The other day I was talking to a friend and I could just tell by their voice that things weren't right. And in the conversation, it was revealed that their internet wasn't working. And the reason it wasn't working is that the bill was unpaid. Well, I jumped right in there and said, how much are we talking about here? How much would it take to get it turned back on? I was thinking maybe $50 or $100, and it was like $600. And I thought, ooh, that hurts. And what do you do when times are lean? Let's think about it a minute. You could go to family members and ask for money to meet the financial need. You could go to friends and do the same thing. Maybe there's some things around the house. You could have a garage sale. You could have a bake sale. You could maybe take some items down to the pawn shop and convert them into cash. Maybe you have a coin collection or something. You could go take them down there and sell something. Convert it into cash and save the need. Maybe you could put a GoFundMe account together and post it on Facebook and Twitter that you're facing a financial crisis, and maybe other people could help out. Lots of ideas come to mind, and I don't think any of those are bad ideas. But I was thinking about it. What do you do when times are lean? Well, all of those ideas, as good as they may be, don't depend on God. We're depending on ourselves, aren't we? We try to mobilize our own resources and reorganize ourselves and bring to bear whatever resources we have and apply that to remedy the problem. And maybe the problem will go away. And you know what? And when all that doesn't work, you know what we do then? Well, we go to the Lord and say, Lord, here's my broken toys. Fix them. And I think, like any good father, the Lord nods his head and says, whatever. But it's unfortunate that we don't think of the Lord as our provider first and foremost. We think of ourselves as our providers. We have our jobs. We have our careers, whatever we do professionally. And we try to manage and allocate and purpose that money and repurpose that money and be good stewards of that money. And all of those things are good, but I think it puts ourselves at the center of our provision. And when you think about it, we cannot provide for ourselves. One of the things that I do in when I say a blessing over a meal, I always acknowledge that, God, we can't provide for ourselves. Have you ever thought about that? You say, oh man, we made a nice meal. No, you didn't make a nice meal. You prepared that which God made. You cut it up. You put it in the oven, you heated it up, you added some water, you stirred it around, but we didn't prepare anything. I mean, we prepared everything. We provided nothing. God is our provider. So what do you do when times are lean? Well, maybe you shouldn't wait until times are lean. Maybe we should lean on the Lord at all times, in time of plenty and in time of need. So what do you do when times are lean? I ran across this verse the other day, and it kind of made me think about the idea of when times are lean. It's found in Proverbs chapter 3. It's verses 5, and it continues on to 6. I'll read it to you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Verse 6 says, in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Those are the thoughts that have been in my mind today, and I just wanted to share them with you. What do you think? Would you mind leaving your comments in the space provided on this page? And hey, let's connect on Twitter. My Twitter handle is below. I also have a text version of this video at my blog site. The address is found above. Sometimes I'll have links in there to some of the scriptures or other resources that I use in sharing these videos with you. So I invite you to subscribe to that also. And I do these videos with a team of others, men and women, Christians, and we share our devotionals, our blogs, whatever. We just share those in the form of this video, and we put them on the Empower channel because we hope to empower you. We want to do more than just share. We want to do more than just inspire and motivate, but we want to translate that into empowerment that will make you victorious in your Christian walk. And I would like to invite you to check out their videos as well. You can do that by subscribing to this YouTube channel.